Ma'am Iris.
Good morning, Miss Mel.
Okay. Oh,
Medyo napuputol po kayo sa akin po.
wait lang po ha. Ayusin natin. Ayan. Okay. Hello.
Good morning, Miss Mel.
Po. Okay na po ba yung aking audio?
Yes, Miss Mel.
Tama po. No? So, thank you so much, Ma'am. I stable na, no? At nagiging choppy na. Since the is all about the forms and annexes. Okay. So sabi nga kanina ni Ma'am, be ensured if there is a systematic and adequate monitoring efforts. Okay, so we have annexes 1 to 5. Okay, homeroom guidance class observation tool. Na rin and monitors the implementation of guidance and intervention for each learning provided. Specifically, to, no? Preparation ng homeroom guidance class observation. Which is the annex. Okay, next po. Tingnan natin kung ano po yung laman. Okay, so this is the picture. No? One, the homeroom guidance class observation tool. Now, let's get into part. No? Next po. Yan. Okay, observation. Okay, meron po tayo diyang title. Of course, ilalagay po natin lagi yung grading, no? Quarter ito at ang school year din po, no? Siyempre, sino yung advisor at yung kanyang rating after natin ma-compute. So, may date po ito, my time, grade level section. So, in short, we have to fill this out, no? Ibig sabihin, complete po natin, ano? To the observer in po mga head, no? Check the box. Oh, no chance. Oh, okay. Napuputol pa rin po ba ako? Okay. Ayan. Okay na po ba? Ayan. So, again, Annex 1, Home Guidance Class Observation Tool. No? We have the first part. No? The observer check the box to indicate your assessment. No? Guided by the scale below. So, si school head po, no? Ating principal, siya po ang mag-check nito. Ma'am Iris, okay na po ba yung aking audio? Hello, Ma'am Iris?
Yes, ma'am. Medyo
Okay.
garalgal lang po ng konti, pero naiintindihan naman po.
Okay. Okay. So, ayan. 0, no chance to observe. 1, not observed. 2, observe but insufficient. And 3, sufficient. Yan po yung ating lead. Next slide, please. Annex 1 pa rin po. Okay. So since this is a homeroom guidance class, si teacher po ito, no? So titingnan natin, no? So number 1, the teacher makes sure that the learning modality is conducive for learning and activities. Okay, so ito po yun. So, kung ano yung learning modality. No? Man po ang learning modality ng ating mag-aaral ay ilalagay po natin or tingnan natin kung ito po ba ay conducive talaga kasi dito po minsan nagkakaroon tayo ng problema. No? Minsan hindi kinakaya ng mga online, no? Katulad sa Intron. Okay? No? At kung ito ay modular, paano naman siya nagsasubmit? No? Number 2, effectively learning situation to meet the objectives of the class presentation. So si teacher ba ay very resourceful? Ibig sabihin natin ay three uses instructional methods, no? That encourage putol-putol pa rin. Napuputol seems. Okay. So nababasa ko naman po. Okay. And implements also the module accordance to the guidelines. So given tool natin ito that relevant situation or learners, no? So does it respond learner question and comments, no? Okay, nagiging na ako. Provides time thought prior or to group discussion. Okay, gaya po ng sinabi natin, may allotted time, no? Para po sa ating SLM, no? Hindi po natin ito ipapatapos ng isahan lamang. So we consider the time allotted for the SLM. So nagpe-prepare din ba si ng efficiently ng material for the activity kasi sabi nga natin contextualization is very important din, no? Adequately restore their activity and provide learners adequate time to reflect. Napakahalaga po nun, no? Na nakakapag-reflect ba yung at mga learners using the activity, no? Included sa Annex 1, the Homeroom Guidance Class Observation Tool. Next slide, please. Okay. Attend to the learner concern in different modalities, no? Ibig sabihin, kung ito po ay updated ba si ma'am tungkol sa sitwasyon ng ating mga kabataan, especially nowadays, meron ng mga lockdown sa different barangay at titingnan po natin yung mga ganong bagay. Individual attention when appropriate, no? For example, kung hindi nagsasubmit yung bata, katulad ng binanggit ni Ma'am John, kung for sure, mayroon yung rason, no? Okay? Provides minimal yet sufficient information, no? To successfully complete their task. Next, provide minimal yet provide reflection, encouragement, and learners to appropriate tools, no? Methods and ways of knowing to exactly or solve the problem. 7 are suited for, okay, how can there be carried out using SLM? Okay, mamaya po, i-discuss po natin yan. So item 18, nasagot na naman siguro ito ng ating module. Okay, yes, related to learners' daily life experience. Encourage the learners to apply their realization on the lessons. Kaya nga po may mga insights yan. Then 20, no? Maintain safe learning. Yung ng ating kabataan, especially no during pandemic, no, lalo na itong crisis na ito. Okay? So, that is Annex 1, Homeroom Guidance Class. Aside from meron pa pong kasunod ito. Po, ayan. No? So, meron po itong computation ng rating. Yan yung score na nakuha po ni teacher, no? To the number of items with 1 to 4 score by 4. So, ang kanyang ang percentage, no? So, okay. Yes. 92 to 100, 9 to 91, above average 69 and average, and 24 and 45 below average, and 20 is improvement. So meron po tayong commendation, no? At meron ding recommendation na lalagay. So this evaluation shown and discussed to me, syempre po, ni advisor, ni teacher yan, signature over printed name and the date. Huwag po natin kakalimutan. Okay, that's Annex 1 na ang, syempre ang involved po rito ang ating principal at ang ating classroom advisor. Okay, next, Annex 2, the homeroom, yes, full implementation tool. O, level pa rin po ito. Head supervises the proper intervention for each learner, especially school implementation tool. Ito po ay
Miss Mel?
yes po.
Can you fix your audio? Kasi ano talaga, robotic ang dating sa akin. I do not know the others.
Okay.
Cannot
Yes,
understand
sir.
your words. Sayang yung sinasabi kung ano. Kung hindi naiintindihan. Thank you.
Ayan. Okay, yes sir. Ayan. May apology po, ano? At
Ayan, you sound better now. You sound better now.
Okay, thank you so
ensure
much.
na naiintindihan ka. Thank you.
Okay, yes po. Medyo nagcha-choppy-choppy lang po ang aking boses kasi yung ating internet connection ay still unstable. So, let's continue the Annex 2, which is the Homeroom Guidance School Implementation Tool. So, ito po, gaya ng binanggit, pwera po dun sa nakaraan nating DM na 155, ito po yung bago ngayon, no? Yung Annex 2, which is the Homeroom Guidance School Implementation Tool. Nasa school level. Okay, next slide please. Para makita natin yung kabuuan ng Homeroom Guidance School Implementation Tool. Ito po ang picture na, no? Kung tingnan po natin siya. Okay. Ngayon ay himay-himayin natin. Let's take it into part. Tingnan natin, the first part. Yes, Ma'am Iris, next po. Next slide, please. Ayan. Okay. So, this is the first part of Annex 2. No? So, version and region and date of reporting. Kailangan po natin kompletuhin. And then the total number of classes for the school year 2020 implemented homeroom guidance program. So kailangan po. And classes po ang pinag-uusapan dito. Ang maglalagay ng mga data. No? To your answer in each item using the legend below. No? Evident but adequate pagka 50 to 90. No? And naman kapag alin po ang di maintindihan? Still po ba yung audio?
Yes po ma'am.
Dahil erratic pa rin yung audio mo.
Choppy po.
Pa rin po. Wait lang po ha. I'll just get another one para ma-solve.
Hello? Okay po. Hindi pa rin maintindihan.
You sound
Enough
better now,
ma'am,
Miss Mel.
that sounds clear.
Pa rin po. No sound, no audio.
Clear ka
Again?
na, Miss Mel. Clear ka na.
Okay na po. Yan. Thank you, Ma'am Rowena. Okay, no? Our audio. May audio system. Okay? So again, Homeroom implementation tool. Sinasabi natin dito, indicate on student. So, put data regarding the total number of classes for year 2021, number of classes that implemented the homeroom guidance program. Okay, and then direction here is check in each item using the legend below. Every total number of classes complied. For example, 20 classes and 100% or meron lang isa, no? So that will be the then evident but inadequate 50% to 90%. Okay? Connection ay very unstable, no? So dito sa ating screen, yung pinaka annex. Opo, nakakalungkot naman, totoo po yan, no? Ways for here, ayan. So, not applicable if the area is not applicable or it is not possible to comply. Okay. Next slide. After, yan, parang merong yung from that, Ma'am Iris, before that. Ayan, okay. So, yan, no? The Roman numeral number 1, pakisad na lang po yung ating annex. Documentation and compliance, no? HG. Class schedule and learners output portfolio. So, then, not applicable. Punta po tayo sa and the part 2 is the delivery process. Again, program, class program. So, kinakailangan po nating tingnan yung class program. Acquainted with the competencies. Opo. Opo, sige po. To resolve po ito, no? Just
Hello? Maybe while waiting for Miss Mel to start her Wi-Fi, we can entertain some questions or clarifications. I understand there are some questions posted in the chat box. let me just answer it, no, para lang ano, yung halimbawa many of the questions, for instance, item number 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12 are suited for face-to-face classes. How can this be carried out using SLMs? If you think that this can be rated as no chance to observe, then please do so. Okay? Kaya po may option tayo dyan ng ano, no chance to observe or not applicable. Alright? Maybe there are some questions pa that we can still answer. Ang bottom line lang po, kaya po tayo naglalabas ng national memos for all the regions to follow. Kung may mga clarifications, for instance, we do recognize the different peculiarity of your setting dahil may kanya-kanyang mga ano yan may mga kanya-kanyang kumbaga latag, no? However, that's why the beauty of having a national policy is for everyone to have a uniformity of implementation. Kung may mga concerns po, then you may want to write to USECDATS na you are doing it differently. Okay, kung napansin nyo, hindi po kami masyadong naghihigpit pa sa implementation dahil of course due to the current pandemic, but we are taking note of the observations and feedback coming from the field, no? Lalong-lalo na yung mga schools na wala talagang homeroom guidance, and we do not know how come that they are not implementing any homeroom guidance. Maintindihan po namin yan kung talagang halimbawa BARM, no, na talagang ang hirap na ng connection natin with them since naging BARM sila. But for others, we are just compiling all the reports, no, and we will send it to regional directors for them to know from USECDATS. Okay? Kasi po hindi po pwede na kahit papaano ay dapat nag-i-implement. We do recognize the logistical concerns. We are with you on that. But it doesn't mean na a school is allowed not to implement homeroom guidance. Okay? Sabi ko nga, we are just compiling all the reports. We will send it as we complete everything to the regional directors, signed by USECDATS. Para lang alam din nila kung anong nangyayari kasi hindi po pwedeng naglalabas tayo ng polisiya at ini-ignore na kung sino-sino. That's what we intend to do, no, in the next months to come. Am I being heard clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sir Mar.
All right. We going back, we are struggling really to implement this one, and we know that. Kaya nga on our part sa central office, we are trying our best to conduct orientations, no? We have a video for parents and students that you may want to use for your for all the schools in your region to show that to your parents and students, so as to the teachers and personnel. Okay, may ganun po tayong ginawa. I will place here sa link yung Google Drive link na pwede nyong magamit para ma-access, at available din po yan sa YouTube. Okay, nag-upload tayo sa YouTube dahil ang daming reports na ang hirap daw mag-download sa kanila dahil ang laki-laki ng file. I think that's 1.2 gigabytes. So malaki nga siya kung ida-download. So ginawa po namin available sa YouTube para lang po mabilis mapanood ng kung sino man ang gusto mapanood yun. Okay, so later on, we will post here para lang po ma-access nyo agad. Okay? Okay, yung sanction sa non-implementing, sabi ko nga, we are quite lenient on that for now. But sabi nga namin, we are just compiling all the reports coming from different divisions or region, no, regarding the non-implementation. Of course, it's a negligence part. Administrative concern yan. So we just need to that would fall under negligence and administrative concern. So policy on that would apply. Okay, kasi hindi po pwedeng naglalabas ang national office ng memo tapos hindi siya ibinababa sa tamang governance level. Okay, I hope Sir Phillips I was able to answer your query. And kung magkakascade po tayo, be sure na tama po hindi yung halimbawa there are some you think that these things should be the way to do but it's different from what is stated in the memo. Okay? So yung po yung sinasabi natin na be sure that we are faithful to the memo. Kung may mga variations dyan at sa tingin nyo ay nararapat, please consult first before you tell that to your region or to your massive orientation dahil that has a ripple effect pagdating sa implementation side. Okay, I do not know if Ismael is already okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Ismael,
Sir Mark.
I'm willing to shut my mouth na ha.
Sir Mark, hindi na po ako mag-open ng video. Okay lang po.
If that would make your audio better, okay lang.
Opo.
Sige. Na ha. Salamat.
Ma'am Iris, okay na po ba yung aking audio?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear na
Okay.
po.
Okay, so salamat po. Thank you so much, no? Again, my apologies, paumanhin po, Talagang ito po ang ating mga challenges ngayon. So, totoo 'yan, Ma'am Beth, no? Ito pong tool na ipinakikita ko sa inyo ay para sa mga school head ito na sasagutan nila, no? Kaya may different parts. Okay, next slide po. Yan. Assessment of learners' development. So, kasama pa rin po ito na sasagutan ng ating school head, no? Based from the advisors, no? Okay, and next. Ayan, supervision of homeroom guidance implementation. Is it a clear monitoring plan? Ano po? And then, is monitoring plan is properly implemented. So, ano po yung evidence nun? Okay, well documented of the actual monitoring result, no? So, ito po yung mga compilation yung nasa second column. Yan po yung mga evidences na makikita natin sa school, no? Regarding the Annex 2. Ano po? Okay, next slide po. Okay, for the administrative concern, meron pa rin pong part 5 yan. Okay, nandiyan po ang mga evidences na makikita natin kung talaga bang nagkaroon ng documentation of learners and parent orientation. Titingnan po natin yan. May mga attendance sheets, may mga photos, may mga pictorial po ba sila. And then, yung an adequate budget is allotted, no? May mga approved budget po ba yan, no? Versus the financial report of homeroom guidance. So, naka-indicate po lahat yan, indicated sa ating DMOUCI na ilalabas po o nakalabas na yung number 346 series 2021. Okay, next po. Ayan, the last part po ay kinakailangan po itong malagyan din, no? The guidance counselor designate, may signature din po siya, overprinted name, the date, and of course, the school head or the principal. Okay, and then let's move on. Okay, aside from that, sabi nga, the school head leads the monitoring and coordination with the guidance counselor. Or kung wala pong guidance counselor, alam naman po natin yan sa elementary school, no? Level ay ang mga guidance designate using the homeroom guidance school observation tool and the homeroom guidance school implementation tool. Yan po yung Annex 1 at saka yung Annex 2. Okay, next. Annex 3 po is the Homeroom Guidance Division Monitoring and Evaluation Tool. Ito na, division level. So, sino po ito, no? So, the edukasyon sa pagpapakatao, supervisor under the Curriculum Implementation Division, CID, the coordination with the guidance counselor or designate, and the division office leads the monitoring using the Homeroom Guidance Division Monitoring and Evaluation Tool, which is the Annex 3, no? So, division monitoring result shall be submitted to the regional ESP supervisor. Sa atin po yan, sa mga regional ESP supervisor po, isa-submit. Okay? So let's take a look tingnan po natin yung picture ni Annex 3. Okay, yan po yung picture niyan. Okay, tingnan natin yung different parts. Okay, next, Ma'am Iris. Okay, so ito po yung first part, of course, yung mga profile ng ating division, schools division superintendent, region, date of submission, those important basic data, no? Okay, so nakalagay po dito sa different column yung total number of school, no? Okay, ng division natin, elementary school up to the senior high school. So total number of schools that implemented the homeroom guidance program and the total number of school monitored and evaluated. So lahat po ay nakalagay naman dyan yung ating mga details. Okay? Yan. Ito na po yun. Again, Annex 3, Part 1, the curriculum implementation and compliance. May legend pa rin po tayo if it is evident but inadequate, and not evident. So ito po, again, homeroom guidance MELC is being followed properly. Ano po yung evidence? Class schedule and learner's output or portfolio. Then, yung objectives ba ng program natin are achieved at the end of the school year? Ano naman yung evidence na titingnan natin, mga MOVs nito? Learner's output and minutes of meeting of advisor per grade level with guidance counselor designate or about relevant the homeroom guidance impact on learners. Okay, next. Okay, we have also the part 2, which is the delivery process. Okay, so mga evidence na titingnan natin, yung the class program and teacher loading, letter to the parents also, and even the result of monitoring tool and post-conference of guidance counselor at kung wala naman po yung ating designate with advisors. Okay, next, Ma'am Iris. After the assessment of learners' development, no, we have also the documentation of learners' orientation. Nag-orient ba? Okay. Tapos, about the learning objective and evaluation of their development. No? Documentation of conference with the learners and their development. No? And then assessment of learners' development with remarks of advisor and parent. Ito yung sinasabi natin na pag nakita po natin doon sa kanilang assessment, learners' assessment, no, ng kanilang ay talagang no chance to observe ay pagka po laging ganon ay nagkakaroon tayo, no, or kahit hindi po ganon ay mabuti na magkaroon tayo ng kumbaga sa ano ay meeting, no? Meeting or dialogue with the parents also. Okay, next po, the supervision of homeroom guidance implementation. Meron din po tayo dito mga criteria and evidences, which is ito po ang tinitingnan nating evidence. Number 1, yung monitoring plan of school head and guidance counselors. Yung monitoring plan is properly implemented. Totoo po ba yun? Okay, makikita natin yan sa documentation of the actual monitoring result. Okay, yung monitoring result ba, na-discuss niya yung concerned personnel to encourage action needed to improve the program. Okay, if that's so, may minutes of meeting, no, with the concerned personnel, no? Yung monitoring result ba na utilized to improve the program delivery? Meron because they have met, may metrics po yan, no? Okay. Next is the administrative concerns. Okay. So we have also the indicator and evidences. No? Ito po yun, yung orientation of learners and their parents. So still tinitingnan natin yung documentation dyan. No? Kung nagkaroon po talaga ng orientation sa ating mga parents. No? So yung attendance sheets, still pati po yung photos or pictorials. No? Then, next part po, Ma'am Iris. Included naman po ito sa ating DepEd memorandum. Ayan. Meron po monitoring and evaluation tool sa division level po ito, yung summary na po ng result, katulad ng nabanggit ko kanina, ano po? Yung ano yan, write the total number, kung ilan po yung check nyo, and identify those that are not evident and evident but inadequate, which merit actions to be taken. So nandito po lahat yung ating mga dapat ilagay na mga datos o mga detalye. Next. Okay? Continuation po. Ito ay isang example. Ano po? Areas not evident but inadequate. Example po, yung curriculum guide is being followed properly. No? Action to be taken. No? Ensure the curriculum guide will be followed properly. Accountable person, for example, ay si Juan de la Cruz, which is the school head. No? So kung may follow-up pa po tayo, let's indicate it. No? Ayan, meron din po tayo another. Ayan, the last part. No? So kailangan din po itong malagyan natin ng name ni ating school head, overprinted name, and then nag-monitor po. No? Sino po yung nag-monitor? Kung si ESP, supervisor, and the date. No? Importante pong malagay natin. Okay, next, Ma'am Iris. Okay, the Annex 4, which is the Homeroom Guidance Regional Monitoring and Evaluation Tool. Okay, sino na po ang concern dito? Okay, regional level. So, mga ESP supervisor under the CLMD in coordination with the ESSD focal person for guidance and counseling leads the monitoring in the regional level, focusing on the entire implementation of the Homeroom Guidance. So, they will submit the Homeroom Guidance Regional Monitoring and Evaluation Tool, which is the Annex 4, to the BCD o BCD, no? On or before. Ito pong date na ito, kaya po ng binanggit kanina, ay tentative or pwede naman po ito pa rin mabago. So, mag-antay po tayo ng official, no? Na from the office po, kung ano talaga yung final. Since hindi pa natin kasi talaga tiyak, no? Kung ano yung mga kinabukasan o yung mga final official date, no? Okay po. Next, okay, this is the first part, no? Homeroom Guidance Regional Monitoring and Evaluation Tool, no? Indicate the region, of course, the basic info, no? Regional Director, CLMD, and the Regional Guidance Counselor or Guidance Designate. And of course, the date of submission. Okay, so still we have the division in the region, the status of homeroom guidance implementation, if it is evident, best practices in division, the areas for improvement in the division, and the technical assistance provided. So, andyan po ang mga different divisions sa ibaba. Kung ilang divisions meron po ang ating region. Okay, next po. Of course, again, the ESP regional supervisor's name and signature, okay? And also the regional director's signature po, no? Okay, so now let's move on to Annex 5, the Homeroom Guidance Learners Development Assessment. So unang-una po tayo ay sa kindergarten, since sabi nga natin, ay per domain po ang kindergarten, no? So they have also for school year 2021-2022, no? Kindergarten level, no? Name of learner, name of section advisor, no? And the section and learning modality, kung modular po ito, online, no? Or to the class advisor, check the box to indicate the assessment. Okay, if there's no chance to observe, gaya ng sinabi kanina ni Ma'am Jonah, no? The learner did not submit output or has not shown any of the targets competency in a particular quarter, no? So 1 naman ay 30% na nakapag-submit siya, that needs improvement, and then developing 60%, and then sufficiently developed 90%, and develop and commendable this 100%, no? Nakapag-submit po ng output, no? Okay, so next, ito po yung per quarter, no? Na mayroong ilalagay si teacher, no? Meron na dito lahat at the end of the quarter, ilalagay niyan kung yan po ay 1, 2, 3, o 4, o kaya 0 or no chance to observe. Ilagay lang po natin kung ano yung dapat na ilagay doon sa bata. Okay, para po ito sa kanila. At of course, meron po yung name and signature of advisor, name of signature of guidance counselor or designate, name of signature of school head. At syempre po, importante ito, yung signature din po, at saka yung name niya, parent or ni guardian. Sometimes kasi wala naman po ang parent or yung kanyang tagapangalaga ay pwede naman po. Still considered. Next, okay, for the primary level, grades 1 to 3, no? Ito po ang kanilang homeroom guidance learners development assessment, no? Okay, so meron pong basic info again, name of learner, name of section advisor, grade section, and the learning modalities. Still, we have the legend of 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 that corresponds to the different description. Okay. Oh, now let's have the competency also, yung value oneself, no? Value others, meron pong mga column dyan at ilalagay ni teacher kung saan po nakita o yung natapos ni ating learner regarding on that. Okay? Okay, third and then fourth. And then the last part, which is the information about the advisor, the guidance counselor or designate, the school head, and parent. Okay. Now, let's move sa intermediate level, no? Grades 4 to 6 po ito. Basic information from the learner, no? Yung name of learner, again, name of section advisor, the grade section, and the learning modality. And the same legend, no? No chance to observe, needs improvement, developing, and sufficiently developed, and commendable. Okay. So this is the example of the competency or the learner's development assessment for grades 4 to 6. Next. Ayan, quarter 3 and 4. And again, there's a signature of the advisor. No? Next po ay for the junior high school. Okay, comprises grades 7 to 10. Okay, the basic information for the learner and the competency, no? And then the ranking, no? Yung rate niya regarding on the output or the legends given. Okay, next. After the junior high school, we also have the senior high school, no? Okay, ito po yun, no? Homeroom Guidance Learners Development Assessment for grades 11 and 12 senior high school. Of course, the basic, no? Basic information to the learner, which is all about the name and section of advisor, the grade section, and the learning modalities. Okay, given also the competency, no? First to fourth quarter, and the name of the advisor and the counselor or the guidance counselor, the school head, and the parent. Okay po. And with that, so maraming salamat. I hope na naging malinaw sa atin yung annexes and forms, though medyo talagang may apologies po for my audio, no? Distorted po yung audio, no? So maraming salamat po, Sir Mark, Ma'am Irene.